Will these brilliant games also have a shiny future? Hello and welcome, my pearly diamond Reefs. Well, it's been over a week now that these remakes are out and I am quite enjoying them myself. But with how games are working today, they might change in the future, giving us new updates with new content that we might enjoy as well. The Day 1 patch gave us a few basic things that we can do, which is a good thing. But the official site also states that there are more updates coming in the future. So what might those updates be? First off, we know that one update will enable wonder trading in the so-called GWS and will also be something like the GTS. We don't have any details, we have to see, and I just hope it comes soon. But what about stuff they haven't talked about? Let's do some theorizing. Well, they did talk about future updates, but I honestly believe that previously stated things aren't everything we will get. I don't think that's the reason why they haven't told us about more updates is kind of obvious. They don't want to know us yet. And probably that is because it has to do with Pokémon Legends Arceus. Well, will the previously mentioned updates be everything? I don't think so. But why aren't they telling us about more of those updates? Well, there's one very obvious reason for that. They don't want us to know yet. And that is probably because it has to do with Legends Arceus. That is just common practice in the industry as of now. We don't know a lot about the stuff that games add in the future. It's very different from when I was a child, so yeah. I don't complain. Games get better over time, and that's a good thing. Sure, some get worse, but we're not talking about that in this video. So let's see what I think might be some updates coming in the future. First question that comes to mind is, why is home compatibility only coming next year around the time of Pokémon Legends Arceus? That is strange. Well, probably because there's some kind of functionality regarding that game. What I would find very, very likely is that if you have a saved data for Pokémon Legends Arceus on your system, you will be able to get the Azure Flute in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which enables you to catch Arceus. Hopefully there's also a bit of a story around that all, but we'll have to see. The Pokémon Company right now is kind of slippery. You cannot really count on the things they have done the recent years because they come out of nowhere surprising us all the time these days, so we'll see. I think vice versa should also be something happening with save data. So if you have BDSP save data on your Switch, you will get something in Legends Arceus as well. But what could that be? Maybe it's just clothing in the style of the protagonists of BDSP and that's it. But there could also be some special Pokémon as well. But which kind of Pokémon might that be? The first one coming to mind would be Shaman. But we already get that via save data from Sword and Shield, so that's out. Of course it could be something like Darkrai, Cresselia, Manaphy, some Gen 4 Legendary, but I don't know, we kind of get those in other ways already, so maybe it is not something from Gen 4 then, but Gen 2. Coming through time is Celebi, which might even be the one that will bring us that Arceus phone we have. As of now, we don't know where this thing is coming from, and, well, time travel stuff is something that happens in Pokemon, and Celebi is the time-traveling Pokemon. It would really make sense, but you would really have to have a story around all that, not just, oh look, it's Celebi, catch it, done. Maybe the storyline could focus around saving some forest or something. Maybe even the Eterna forest. That would make sense. And maybe you would even see the beginnings of the mansion you find there in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, where you later can catch Rotom. Huh. I have no idea how Rotom and Celebi could be related to each other, but that could just be two different events happening that have nothing to do with each other. But it would make sense for Celebi to have a story around some kind of forest. And time travel, of course. So let's move on to the next point. One more thing they could add when enabling the home support and PLA being out is the ability to transfer Hisuian forms from Legends Arceus to BDSP. That might also include that we get some new Pokemon, as some of the Hisuian forms are post-Gen 4. Sure, getting the new Pokemon in BDSP is a hope a lot of people have, and that will probably not happen. But hey, we can always theorize about this stuff. A good way to add post-Gen 4 Pokemon would actually be down there. In the comments below, tell me which kind of Pokemon you want to see. No, of course, I'm talking about the underground, which is also down there. Oh, why not leave a comment then? We do know that the statues in your hideout influence the kinds of Pokemon you can find. So why not have something like you get one random statue of a post-Gen 4 Pokemon, and when you place that into your hideout, you can find more statues of post-Gen 5 Pokemon, and then, well, add more and more to the biomes in which you can find the Pokemon as well. So basically you are enabling the biomes to have foreign Pokemon that weren't there before, just via the statues. That would make a lot of sense, I think. What also could be added via an update would be the other legendaries. Not necessarily the post-Gen 4 ones, but also the ones we aren't having right now, like Kyogre and Groudon. Of course, it has to be via those little slates, obviously, because they are amazing designed. An idea I have for a post-Gen 4 legendary slate would be the Tao Trio. Make the DS cartridge design grey and have a yin-yang symbol on it in black and white, but the dots are corresponding to the secondary color of Reshiram and Zekrom, red and blue. That would definitely look cool. The last thing they might add might be a post-game story, including, well, Luca, because we haven't seen him as of now. My idea for that would be that you would hunt down renegades from different teams from different regions, like Team Rocket or Team Magma. As a champ, you are obviously strong enough to do that, right? So, what are those renegades doing? Well, they are forming their complete own team. Team Rise. They want to prove that they are better than all the other teams before them. Which they obviously will completely fail at, because you are the protagonist and that makes you better than them. Maybe they could even include some brand new Pokemon in that storyline. Something, I don't know, zombie-like maybe? A ghost psychic type that is a zombie mummy ghost thingy? Kind of because, well, they are re-rise and those things are re-arising. Would make sense in that case. Okay, those were my ideas what kind of updates could come later on in the future of BDSP. There might also be none at all. Tell me in the comments below what you think about my ideas and what kind of ideas you have. I would like to see those. while we are talking about sea, 16,354,829 pounds of trash are gonna be removed from the ocean. Thank you, Mr. Beast! Now, if you enjoyed this video, unleash a leaf storm on the like button, as well as a seed flare on the subscribe button and that little bell. Also, go down there, check out my links to Twitter, Twitch and Instagram, so you can find more enjoyment out of me. I hope to see you there. Until next time, bye-bye!